Hi, welcome back to the show. This is Spirits, Tunes, in the Tarot, and I'm your favorite Spirit DJ Brie. Welcome, established dream weavers and new dream weavers. At least we hope you become a dream weaver. What's a dream weaver? Someone who wants to do the work and figure out how to fulfill their dreams. Yes. Well, for all you newcomers, this is how it works. I get my messages through the music of the blasting spellcasters, those genius lyricists, and other places, and we'll learn as that goes on. At this point in time, oh, sorry, I was eating a banana. Okay, sorry about that. I feel the vibes and the energy through the frequencies of the music, okay? And that's one of my ways of getting the messages or my synchronicities or how I'm supposed to do this. I get it through books. I get it through inclinations, just nudges, thoughts, things like that, or feelings. And that's how it works. So now that we've got past that, energy is fluid, so whenever you're here to get the message, then it's meant for you whenever it comes to you. Also, energy, you can flip it, okay? Elements have negative and positive aspects, so it doesn't always mean I'm specifically talking about a particular sign, because it depends on a lot of other things like the planetary alignments, and it also depends on your environment and what you were raised in or what you've dealt with. So it's so many aspects to a lot of this. But this is how I do it. So I listen to radio stations or whatever, different kinds. But I like to listen to Pandora. Amazing Pandora's box, right? So you never know what's going to come out. And through the airwaves or just the magnetic frequencies of energy. And so tonight we're doing Cancer, and I'm listening to Pandora's movie soundtrack radio tonight, and that's what I'm going to do for the rest of the elements. So also, please check your placements for Cancer. And then if there's also other placements, you can go check the other videos that I show. Please get out a pen and paper, because sometimes we get messages, more than one or personally. I also listen to the music on my earphones, which makes a better listening. And get out your pen and paper so you can write something down. And if you have to go back and review, that's cool too, because you might miss something. And I never know what comes out always when I'm channeling, because, it just does until I go back and I listen to it when I'm editing. And sometimes I'm like, wow, I should have said this, or I didn't recognize this. So that may be of significance. And please get your popcorn or whatever you feel like choosing for your enjoyment. And if you have somebody there, share it. If you feel like putting it on a big screen, that's cool too. So let's get ready to go. And don't try to put that vinyl record into that cassette player. It just won't fit, and we don't want to scratch up them vinyls. They're coming back in style right now, and I'm amazed. So don't try to put that square peg in a round hole, you know what I mean? So don't take on what doesn't fit. Okay, tonight for Cancer, what I got was Summer Nights from the Grease album, featuring John Travolta and Olivia Newton-John. And all my condolences go out to Olivia Newton-John, who passed away on August 8th. And that day is a day that has memories for me. She was born in 1948. Must be true. So, that family member holds a dear to my heart. My father passed away on that day. So, okay, what it's about, it's called Summer Nights, and it was about two people that accidentally met, during the summer, during high school. And it was love at first sight. And he kind of saved her, you know. And he's this, you know, all around, you know, player type of guy, you know. And I think if I remember, he was on, maybe it may have been on the football team, but I don't know. But something like that kind of brings back memories. And so they get together, and it's an innocent date and stuff like this, and holding hands and the first kiss and all that. They didn't do anything. It was all innocent. And she came from out of town, and, you know, and she had just moved there and was fixing to go to this school and stuff. So they get together, and, you know, in the school and all that. And the girls are asking him, well, did he have a car? And did he have this? You know, what all the, you know, he comes from a good family. Did he have a lot of money? And, you know, all this kind of stuff. And then he's sitting there with the guys, and, you know, the hoopla, the ego. And, well, how far did you get with her? What did y'all do? You know, and she's talking about all the romantic stuff that they did. She wasn't talking about what he had, but it was how he treated her like a lady. And, you know, he was somebody different. And then he was sitting there telling the guys, oh, well, we did it, you know, this, and we did that, you know, which wasn't true. But he was trying to impress them, the guys. And so they both had a different view of it. And then when they got back together, next thing you know, he's saying, well, you know, I need to break up, and, you know, because it was just supposed to be nothing serious, because guys don't fall in love, right? They don't do all this. So they get together, they get back together when they run into each other the first day of school or something, and he's acting like, you know, he's kind of ignoring her, and she's like, what? You know, what's going on here? And then he starts telling her, well, baby, it was, you know, it's just, you know, he's showing off in front of the guys, right? And, you know, he's just telling her, hey, baby, you know, it's just a thing, you know, and he's being totally different than what she experienced. She saw the real him, and he really was in love with her, right? But he's got this showing off, you know, I don't, you know, hey, I'm a big guy, you know, here. It was just a thing, baby. We can still be friends, you know. Really made her feel like she wasn't worthy and stuff. So then finally, of course, in the movie, you know, she starts showing him, well, you just lost a good thing, baby. And then, of course, she's a hot mama, you know, and she's like, I need a man who's electrifying, you know, that kind of stuff. And then he comes along and says, I can be the one, baby, like I used to be, you know. So it was really cool. I like that movie. And then it was also, the next one was Good Mood by Adam Levine, OG soundtrack from the Paw Patrol. Can you believe this, people? But, you know, we're all big kids here. And it was about how this guy's, Adam Levine, singing about this girl that he could come by any time and pick her up, and she always puts him in a good mood and kind of had his back. So that was pretty cool. I guess they're friends, and that's what I got. So let's get on with the show and see what's next, guys. Oh, by the way, please hit the like button. And I've got some stuff coming in and trying to do the special for the contest that I did for last month in August for the most likes and the most views. Well, it happened to be one of those so far that had both. I thought I was going to have two to read for, but it came up as one of them. And I'll let you guys know for that. And I appreciate all the views that I got for July's, which was Taurus, and I believe Aquarius and Scorpio. So I'm waiting to do some special stuff for you guys. But tonight we're going to get started, okay? And I'm going to let that play to catch up. And what do we got for our beautiful, beautiful Cancer Dream Weavers, okay? So I'm really glad to be here, and I hope you guys are doing well and life is treating you kind. And if you need a prayer, I'm sending one out. Okay, what do we got? Spirit, thank you already. All right, we've got Capricorn, number 59, may be of significance. So we've got Capricorn, which is kind of devil energy, right? Or the goat energy, which is you guys are usually the devil. and the devil himself. But, you know, it's also about the goat. You're not the sheep. You're the leader. You know, you're business-minded. So you might have Capricorn. So we got Smash Mouth, walking on the sun. Smash Mouth. I wonder if that's from the third rock from the sun. I'm not sure because that's what I'm seeing. What do we got? Please use your discernment, people, and it's for entertainment purposes only. If you need to seek attention or professional advice, please do so. Thank you. Okay, we got Aquarius. Wow. So we've got Aquarius upside down, which is the star. So maybe you're not feeling like the star. You're not feeling like yourself or someone who wants the star. Let's see how the story goes. What do we got? Might as well be walking on the sun. Okay. So right now is a good time to make any plans, contracts, or anything like that. It will go very well before we get into Mercury retrograde. Okay, what do we got, Spirit? Please protect us as we are getting the messages. Protect my energy as well as the collective. All right, this is Maris of Earth. So we've got the Maris of Earth, which she is the Queen of Earth. Okay, so she is very grounded and she's very humble. She is about home and stability. But in this picture, she's like, it's kind of like the earth here, you know, but in the background is like all kinds of squiggly things. And she's taking her hat off. And she's very humble, but of good quality. So we've got two earth signs here. Okay, well, actually, we've got earth, and what? Air. So you got air in between, and you got two earth signs. Thank you, Spirit. Wow. Enslavement. Well, that could signify what the devil could bring, right? So we got enslavement. So what are you enslaved to? Too much of something, not moderation, which would be... So enslavement. What are we enslaving ourselves to? Or do we feel oppressed? Cancer, what are you feeling that is got you tied up? You got a monkey on your back. Looks like a monkey, right? Might as well be walking on the sun. Might as well be walking on the sun. Third rock from the sun. Yeah, that's it. God, I haven't seen that in a long time. Oh, thank you. Okay, we've got the Soldier of Fire. Okay, a great big world. Is there anybody out there? Say something. A great big world. And Christina Aguilera. Then I'm giving up on you. So somebody wants you to speak out, or they want to speak to you because they're giving up. I'll be the one if you want me to, Cancer. So we've got the Sphinx, which would be, to me, the sun. Somebody will follow you anywhere. This is the sun. This is like the lion. It's also about foundation. And there's the Ankh. Somebody feels like they're giving up on you. And then we got the Soldier of Fire, which I believe that somebody's feeling small. It was over my head. Or nothing at all. So the Soldier of Fire would be like, I believe, is the Knight of Fire. So a soldier, maybe it's a soldier, maybe somebody in the military, and he's burning, or he's, you know, having a passion, you know. or his heart's burning, yearning. And this is about courage, strength. Sorry I couldn't get to you. Sounds like soldier's far away, maybe. And he wasn't there to be there for somebody. Ooh, Spirit, okay. All right, that's too many. I'll take these. Okay, we've got Sagittarius. So we've got a lot of, signs here. This is Sagittarius upside down, which is the negative aspects of Sagittarius. That's someone that's not confident, doesn't have courage, and is not always thinking clearly. Somebody says they're not good at saying goodbye. So this is also, someone that's not using their good courage, confidence. It's lacking. And then we've got theology, and it's in reverse. Theology is about what we were raised to believe, our background, our past, our families. It's what we are raised to believe and feel, where our morals and ethics come from, and what we were taught. So when it's in reverse, what I'm feeling is when it's in reverse, it would be that it's being challenged to what you've always believed to be right, or how people see us, and we're changing. And it's changing how we see the world. It's coming in ourselves, what's inside of us that we're guessing or trying to figure out. So you've got the devil energy, which is about addictions or beliefs or constraints. And then you've got the enslavement, which is enslavement to the way we were raised or something we've done. And then you've got the Sagittarian aspect, which is about not having enough courage to be confident enough to follow our passions, or we've succumbed to them. And then it seems like everything that we've known to be is being challenged. We've got Glenn Frey, Above the Clouds, the collection. And it's from The Heat. The Heat is on from Beverly Hills Cop. So we might have somebody in Beverly Hills, and this might be, a cop and a soldier. The heat is on the street. Inside your head, like I said, where everything's in your head, just going around and round and round. And the beat's a lie. So somebody might be a police officer out in the street, that's in the street. It's allowed. Here we go, Gemini. The heat is on. Okay, we got Gemini upside down, and that's duality. And it's upside down, so, you're fighting with yourself, And Gemini energy is also been known as a lover and a player. And maybe you're not feeling secure about that. Or you take it how you want to take it. Or it could be, everything's upside down, or your whole world's changing. And you are fighting the good side and the bad side, or the duality. Or maybe you have a dual life. I don't know. Leave it in the comments. Geez, I didn't even ask you. Okay, so we got the Ace of Fire, which is a divine passion. But also in the tarot, it's also about, a offer that just may go poof like that. It's not a genuine offer, but here it is. But it's also a symbol of passion, the male phallic. And you got a guy here that's, the heat is on, so you got all this. So you made it, somebody else made it, got some heat in the street. If you know what I mean, take it as it resonates. Okay, what else we got to say, Spirit? The shadow's high on the darkest side. Ooh, somebody's on the dark side of the town. It's a wild ride on the other side of town, just like over here, you know, they made up something that wasn't true just to make them feel, but it's a chance you take, he said. When the heat's on you, when the heat is on, but your head's in the clouds, above the clouds, right? You think you're in heaven. Caught up in the action. But I'm looking out for you because you're caught up in the action. Tell me if you feel it. All right, give me one more card and then we'll give them something else. Thank you, Spirit. Oh, thank you. 25 may be the number, and arithmetic. It's no rocket science, it's math. Right? Got 5 fingers up here, and you also got the eye. That's, to me, would symbol either evil eye or symbolize the third eye. And somebody's got their hand out. Okay, so we got Arthur. Oh, man, I watched that movie. Arthur's Theme, Best That You Can Do, by Christopher Cross. He was kind of like, you know, a bum or something. Once in your life, you find her. Somebody that turns your heart around. He was an alcoholic. And, of course, we also, you know, in the movie. But also, that was, what's her name? Liz. Oh, gosh, what was her name? Liza Minnelli was in the movie with him, I believe. But he couldn't stop drinking. And when you get lost between the moon and New York City, which means, you know, moon symbolizes the heart and secrets and all that. And then New York City was fast-paced and all that, you know. So, go watch that movie. That's what you can do, is fall in love. Arthur does as he pleases. He had the heart. He had the mind of a child, you know. Everything was a good time. And she kept, you know, trying to, everybody just cared about him and kept trying to get him to, you know, change his life. Okay, so we got black pepper. Okay, these are the kitchen witches cards, I believe. And we got black pepper, banishment. Ooh, banishment. Let me read that and see what it's got to say. The Witch's Kitchen. Okay, the Witch's Kitchen. Forgive me for the artist who created these cards. Okay, these are art by Barbara McLejon, Free Flavia Kate Peters, illustrated by Richard Crooks. Okay, so let's see what it's got to say. Black pepper, banishment. Beware, be warned, be free from harm. Use peppercorns as a magic charm. Spite of tongue or curse it deeds, I'll banish with my pepper seeds. This magic is worked with harm to none. So mote it be, there it is done. Okay. Black pepper's guidance. Disruptive energies are causing you to make mistakes. And you may find that nothing is going as smoothly as usual. Outside influences seem to have a hold over you, preventing you from moving forward. When your world becomes negatively affected by someone, or something else. It is time for a little banishment magic. Call on my strength to assist, for I am so powerful that I even have the ability to banish air from your nostrils in the form of a sneeze. In performing any kind of banishment ritual, I shall flush out all forms of lower emotions that have been directed your way, such as jealousy, anger, and resentment. Burn me in your home or carry me in your pocket as a charm to ward off ill intention, and you shall be free to work your magic with harm to none, so mote it be. Okay, so to me that's saying that you can use it as a form of protection in your food, if you're into that. And it's kind of saying that, you know, that you're having energies that are not happy with you or directed to you, and things that are going on around you is not, even though you're the center of it probably, possibly, or this is you doing it to somebody else. So if you're doing it to somebody else, hey, somebody else, you need to do this, okay? Cross watchers. So what this is telling me is that, you know, so you need to be centered in yourself. All these things that are going on, it seems to be. So you would have the eye of jealousy, someone's, you know, anger. Okay, we got Beverly Hills Cop, Axel Foley, Ace-Bound DJ. Okay, so we've got all these things going on. You need to have the strength, and you feel like you're restrained due to these energies. Okay, so you need to get grounded. You're not being able to perform as the Aquarius aspect in your chart, wherever it is. So you're not being able to focus on performing your magic, which is your dreams. You know, these are, whoever this is a dream assassin. So you've got to get past that. And it seems to be the energy today everywhere. So, you know, this is a time for expansion, which we got here, which is Capricorn energy, right? So, okay. So in order to get through this, you can carry this or put it in your food. It darn well tastes good. You can use it as an incense for protection, banishing nightmares. Take a pinch of black pepper and charcoal from a fire and grind it together using a mortar and pestle, which I have. Add a pinch of sea salt, which is going to make this black salt, by the way. Make sure the mixture is black, not gray. Once mixed, transfer into a fireproof vessel, and using the mixture as a base, add a cone of incense on top of that. When the cone has burnt out, mix the two together. Store in an airtight container or a glass bottle. Black pepper revealed. Known as the king of spices and black gold, black pepper dates back over 4,000 years. Peppercorns were once used along with ancient trading routes as a form of money, or peppercorn rent. Hippocrates, the father of ancient Hippocrates, the father of ancient medicine, used black pepper in his cures and remedies. So there you go, folks. This could help you and banish all those negative energies. And to also make black salt, you don't have to buy it. So you can perform your magic, your dreams, you dream weavers. All right, let's see what else we could get. Let me pull one of these. I love these. These are the Herbarary deck. We got Spirit. You know, cops symbolize, you know, in a way, protection, you know, and all kind of things. But it was so funny, you know, Eddie Murphy going and staying in the, even though he was a Beverly Hills Cop, he was over there staying nice in a high house and, you know, a high-end house and stuff like that. It was really trippy. You know, he was traveling and stuff like that, and he actually cracked a big case. You know, he helped people. You know, he helped to stop a, you know, big bank robber. I think it was the ABC crimes or ABC, the alphabet crimes. Yeah, that's what it was. So maybe you need to go watch Beverly Hills Cop. I like to give history on movies.
Sorry, I'm having trouble connecting to the internet. It looks like a router issue, so try restarting it.
Sorry,
Unplug
folks.
the router, wait 10 seconds, then plug it back in.
Alexa, stop.
Sorry, I'm having trouble connecting.
Yeah, we've been having trouble with our internet, you know. So, okay. All right, this is All of Me by John Legend. Oh, wow. I think I'm going to change the cards and use the roses, seeing how it's on here. Kiss me out. Head spinning. No kidding. Kiss me down. Beautiful mind. Let's go mystery ride. So here, this is telling me that somebody's missing somebody. And somebody's so busy. But somebody will be all right. Underwater. Here we go. Underwater. Feeling enslaved. So somebody really loves somebody. But somebody feels lost, I think, and loves somebody. Somebody's loves everything about somebody. Somebody's giving all their all to you, and you're giving all to them. So this is changing, folks. More than one message here. What do we got, Spirit? What kind of roads we got for them? Okay, we've got, and I'll only read these up right, by the way. The Loner. Oh, red leaf rose, number 14, may be significant. So somebody feels all alone, folks. And in that song, Paw Patrol, Good Mood, is kind of going with this, that he thinks of somebody. So somebody feels torn. I can't stop thinking about somebody. The Loner. Oracle meaning. The Loner is about going it alone because others may indeed drag you backwards with the weight of their unnecessary opinions or baggage. In other words, folks, please don't listen. I suggested, okay, you need to go for your dreams because other people may not always have your best interests, and they may say things about you or your person. Anybody that says something bad about you ain't your friend. And somebody that says something bad about your friend, and you know that friend or that person has your back, then you need to go to the horse's mouth and say, hey, is this true? You know, this is what I heard. And the person that says something like that, that you know that person has never done to you or treated you, and you know because their actions are showing it, right? So, please go to the horse's mouth and have your best friend's back. That's what he said, you know, and in here it's talking about, you know, going with just what other people say and making judgments. You might lose out, man. Okay. So don't let them, you know, I might not get along with somebody, okay? And they got a problem with me, or I got a problem with them. So next thing you know, and we're supposed to be friends here. So they go tell a friend that I have, another friend I have that, hey, so-and-so did something and you know, and they're no good or something like that. And then the next thing you know, you believe in something that you know, hey, you know what, tell them, hey, you know, that's between you and them. I ain't got a problem with them like that. You know what I'm saying? So that can also help maybe fences, not faces, fences with somebody. But a lot of times when I hear something about somebody, I don't even know the person. First off, I'm curious why somebody be talking about somebody when I don't even know them. And then number two, I start looking at that person and see, is this true? I watch their actions. Words don't mean nothing. unless they're backed up by the actions. So there you go. You have got this. You can do this. And the outcome will be much better if you do progress alone. Could you rid yourself of something or someone at the moment? Energy will be much easier to get flowing if you ditch the load. The loner is not lonely. They are confident in their own space and with their own ways, and yet they do develop small circles of people which are firmly based on quality, interest, and common ground rather than quantity. In other words, too many friends, it's not enough time to spread things around. Okay, the ethnobotanical archetype exploration. What are you happy doing alone and have no need to share in order to feel content? In other words, get to know yourself so you can feel content. You don't have to have other people make you feel whole. You don't have to have other people's opinion to be happy. You don't. Because they're not, sometimes their opinions may not be true, and it may not be what, is right in you. Everybody has their opinions. Okay. Plant energies, meanings and uses, self-confidence, thank you, Spirit, simplicity, calm, meditation, and reflection. Deities is Hephaestus, Loki, Pygmalion, and Winnebago. Astrological sign Pisces. So there you go. That's part of your water signs here. So sometimes we have to go it alone because others don't have or can't see our vision. And sometimes, you get the jealousy and all this. So sometimes you have to keep your stuff close to your chest and do it alone. It's not that you're leaving them behind. It's the wind in my sails, as she says. We're talking about Mona from How Far I'll Go by Alicia Cara version. Alicia Cara. It's the children's movie. I think it's Mona. She's on a boat, wild ride, all on her own. So she's feeling confident she's going. And sometimes people, instead of supporting you and helping you on a journey and proud of you and want to give you that little bit of boost to confidence, they don't. And sometimes they don't give you that support like you should, whether it's family or friends. And sometimes they don't see your vision and they hurt because of it, or they just get jealous of your gifts that they don't have, instead of them going along with you and say, okay, go ahead and try it. It's like when you're a kid. Whatever you want to be, kid, when you grow up, yeah, you can do it. Like, I want to be a superhero. Well, you don't have to wear a cape to be a superhero. I want to be a president. I want to be an astronaut. And then when a person gets older, then your friends or family say, yeah, that'll never happen. You get so used to people not supporting you in the right manner, and they make fun of you and things like that. And so you start doubting yourself. Oh, I can never do that, or I can never have that. No. So you put everything on the back burner and you take care of everybody else's needs instead of yours. So yes, you can be anything you want to. You just got to go make the steps and go in that direction. Whatever you're interested in, go do that. Go study it. You can do it. I believe in you. I'm here. I'm telling you. Yes. Okay. Last one standing. Okay, so sometimes people have to struggle. So the last man standing is somebody decides not to go the same way that other people go. They choose not to. They choose to go for, people grow different apart. Their interests and their needs change. So what happens is they go their own way. So they go and they change. So others feel left out or abandoned, or people don't understand your vision and you feel abandoned until it comes into play. So we all need support and we all have love. So that's what I got for you, Cancers. And I love you, dream weaving Cancers. And gratitude is the key, people. Even when you're struggling and you feel all alone. So when you have that faith, that's how you do it. Because sometimes people ain't there when you need them. And sometimes we have to struggle. And people aren't there to see that struggle. They can't be there. So it's not so many times how many times you fall, it's how many times you get back up. And sometimes you have to do it alone. So I love you, Cancer. And until next time, and you know, like I said, I'll figure out another contest, which is going on right now. With, you know, I'll figure out something for the next either half or for the next contest. I haven't figured it out yet because I got a lot of things going on in my life. It's just not the only thing that I do. So I'm also an artist, so I like to do that. So I got to stay focused. Use the black pepper and maybe this rose and some of these songs to help guide you, to get you through this struggle that you're having without maybe some support. And it's okay, because sometimes we get it here. So not everybody sees your pains, and it's okay. But just have faith in you, and I believe in you. So till next time, same channel. This is your favorite DJ Spirit, and thank you so much. Smooches.